Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We have got some live action coming at you right now. This is kind of a mini tournament. These two players are playing one single game. It's kind of a show match, and the winner will take down $1 worth of prize pool. And yeah, it's tons of money. So 100 pennies. They will have trouble spending it in more than one place, but you know, I mean, it's more fun than playing for nothing, I guess, sometimes. So it's nice that they'll do that. And they are playing on this new Blizzard map. It's the one that just came out with Season 3. It's called Antigua Station or something like that. And everybody's calling it the new Scrap Station, but it's kind of an interesting map. I actually kind of like the layout of it. I'm going to ping the minimap, which I've done this already, but I'm just going to show you the walking positions between these two bases on the minimap. So watch the minimap. That is the walking positions. You can kind of see it. It's like an S shape almost. They have to walk kind of around just a little bit. I'll show you again. They have to walk around like that and then up and around over this stuff. Unless they break out these rocks, then I guess they could go up here, but it might be more out of the way. Anyway, around here to the center of the map, down, and then back up like that. So kind of interesting positioning. So close positions. While they are relatively close by air positions, the land distance is just a little longer because they have to walk around the base kind of a little bit. So it's like the entrance is almost in the back. But, you know, it works out pretty good. So we're going to be seeing, let's take a look here. Now, Nano is a master level player. And Praw is not currently ranked in his 1v1s. However, he is a master in his 2v2 and 3v3. So he is definitely a good player. And he is going to be spawning as the red Zerg Praw, as you can see here, at the 5 o'clock position. And at the 8 o'clock position, Nano spawning as the blue Terran. So here we go. And here comes the scout from Nano. Going to be cruising out across the map here. Oh, and I do want to mention that this... You know, there's 3 tiers here. You've got high ground, the low, it goes down 1 tier, and then it tiers down again. So this is like a double cliff here, a double high cliff, kind of what we experienced in Shakuras Plateau. You know how part of the side of the base is a double high cliff or whatever. So kind of similar there. There's definitely some similarities, but this is a very square map where Shakuras Plateau is more of a rectangular map. But Praw taking an expansion here at this point, and we do have double, oh no, not double racks, we have a factory on the way for Nano. It is about to be completed. I thought that was going to be double racks there for a second. It is not, however. We're going to probably be seeing some Hellions here right off the bat from Nano, I'm guessing. So probably just a 4 Hellion harass. And going to be expanding behind that, not a bad idea. Yep, he's going to be putting this down on that reactor, and he will pump out probably 4, maybe as little as 2, but probably 4 Hellions, and then send those out across the map, try and do some economic damage to his Zerg opponent. So not bad there. And the command center going to be going down here in the main for Nano. Still on 1 gas, so it doesn't look like he's going to be sticking with heavy Hellions. Looks like he'll probably want to transition out of that, which I don't blame him there. Look at that barracks. Oh, Nano, that's funny. Funny stuff, buddy. But the expansion going to be getting 3 spine crawlers up. It looks like Praw is expecting some Hellion harass here. We're going to want to do a lot of damage with these spine crawlers. This is nice positioning for that, for them to be able to deal with some Hellions cruising into the base. Evo chamber and a Roach Warren going down here for Praw. So interesting stuff. And here comes the Hellions. They are not going to get here in time to beat these spine crawlers timing. However, they are going to kill all of these Zerglings, it appears. Yes, they are. Now they're going to cruise around the back here. Are they going to be able to get some kills? 1 kill. 2 kills, it looks like, on the workers. Uh-oh, taking a lot of damage here. 3 of those Hellions going down. Let's take a look at units lost. It is going to be slightly favoring Nano, but not by very much. That was a fairly even exchange. However, he did do a little bit of economic damage to his opponent. Units tab is going to show that he is, though, actually still behind in the harvester count. And that is partially because he has been only on 1 base here for a little bit longer than his opponent. But he is taking that second expansion right now. Going to be ready to utilize some energy, it looks like, from his orbital command. Summon some mules down here at the expansion. We do have a siege tank on the field now. So nice transition here for Nano. Going for 2 more barracks. Looks like he's going to mix some marauders into his army composition here, so not bad there. They'll be fairly effective with the roaches. Potentially, we do have missile attack level 1 on the way for Praw right now. And the metabolic speed boost, that is the Zergling speed. Going to be, it looks like, a third of the way, or quarter of the way complete, I guess, at this point. So double siege here on the low ground. Well, it's not the super low ground. The low ground's right here, but down here, lower than the main, I should say. And 3 now. So he's got a pretty decent siege line. Now it is 9 minutes into the game. Praw not looking like he's really gearing up for an expand here quite yet. So I'm a little interested as to why. Number 1, maybe he's going to go for some sort of timing attack. It does have this +1 coming out, but there's nothing going here on this evolution chamber. So I'm a little bit mystified, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Maybe he's trying to decide. He might just poke in here at around the 11-minute mark to see what he sees from his opponent and then kind of decide where he's going to go from there. But both players actually staying in their bases right now, so kind of interesting. They're both a little bit wary about poking out and trying to make something happen. Both just kind of macroing up here behind this. Units is showing that fairly even now in the worker count. Nano has got a slight advantage with the mules. We do have a lot of Zerglings on the way. Probably going to be using those for map control now that they have that speed. Carapace level 1 on the way. And melee attack level 1. So interesting, he's going for missile, melee, +1 on each of those. And then the Carapace +1 as well. Uh-oh. There's some Banelings. Where's this Baneling nest? There it is. And the Spire as well. And the siege line for Nano has now moved into position. Going to be doing a significant amount of damage here. Getting in position. Oh, he needs to take these tanks out of siege mode, I think. Oh, wow. Praw doing a pretty decent job, but he was not able to kill all of the tanks there, so kind of interesting. I was expecting him to do just a little bit more damage there, so Nano pressing this attack very, very well. Going to be sending some reinforcements right away. Looks like he is going to try and make this attack stick here for just a little while longer. Going to be leapfrogging forward here with his tanks. We do have a medevac on the field now. And here come the reinforcements. Oh, siege tanks shooting each other. Yuck. Nicely done there by Praw. Lots of Marines here are going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Is going to see a lot of Banelings. Is he going to be getting out of here? Yes, he is. Oh, wow. That was kind of interesting there from Praw. I didn't expect to see him roll all of those Banelings into that tank. I'm not sure that was the best decision. That was a lot of Banelings to use just to kill one unit. And Nano still sticking with this attack. He has taken his third behind this, but also Praw has taken his, as you can see here. So both of these guys now going to be on 3 base. However, Nano is ahead economically. He has not been losing any of his drone or workers. And some of them have definitely been going down for Praw. So Nano in a fairly commanding position here, I would say. Looks like he is going to be backing out, though. Let's take a look at the units tab, and we'll be able to see what that's looking like. Nano definitely way ahead of his opponent, 48 to 34 now, so not too bad. Plus, he can utilize all those mules. 3 bases, mining pretty well. And Praw, the trouble is she's only mining his main right now, and it's a little bit oversaturated. His main is going to be mined out here fairly shortly. He's got less than 10% of the minerals left, it appears. And Nano going to be cruising out across the field here yet again with a pretty substantial force. Again, a lot of tanks, a lot of Marines. Going to be sticking with this Marine tank play with some medevac support. And I kind of expect to see him cruise up here. Yes, he is. There he goes. He's going to cruise up here and take out this expansion. Really going to be doing some economic damage to his opponent here that way. And Praw just not really in a good enough position to take this down, to really engage this force head on. He is going to have to let this hatchery go down. Now he is stuck on 2 base. Here comes the attack. Wow, Nano cleaning that up very, very well. And there's the GG from Praw. So very well done there by Nano. Congratulations, buddy. We will send you a whole single US dollar. We'll see everybody else next time. Thanks for coming out. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. Have a good day.